Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays XCOM2. So in our previous episode, we started to upgrade and name our first few squaddies. Our first squaddie is a Mr. Random Gmail, one of my subscribers and the first person to ask to be named in this when I put across the idea that XCOM2 was going to turn up, and this was back in November if memory serves correct. So yes, he's had that. Unfortunately, he has been grievously wounded in his first battle, but he did so well there. He was, I think it's fair to say, soldier of the match. I also promised you I was going to name one of the other squaddies who's been leveled up, because everyone's got a promotion, which was such fantastic work. By the team, obviously. I'm really proud of that and proud of them for that, and actually really happy. I'm also loving the fact I'm thinking of these as individuals more than I did when I played this without this being a Let's Play. So yes, there's been a private message coming through to my quarters. So we're going to see that first. As soon as we've done that, I'm going to see if I can name the lucky member who's got a squaddie named after them.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Oh, that is
Looks
cool.
like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
That is cool. I love there's still some people left from there. Right now it's not letting me choose where to go. Okay, to the bridge it is then.
Commander, our current position is here, just outside Resistance headquarters. When we're not on the move, this will serve as our home and our source of supplies. The Councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local resistance cell nearby.
Okay.
Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
Okay, so need to contact the resistance in the black site region. Search resistance communication. Fly to the black site region. Make contact. Okay.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
Okay. Rooms from the resistance, an abandoned colony. Commander, after our recent success, members of the resistance in New India have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. Okay, so it's going to take 6 days and give us some rookies. Come and do it.
Avenger plotting new course.
It's called the Avenger. Oh, that's brilliant!
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yes, scan away.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent Captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent Captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command.
Oh, that is cool.
Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Wow.
Weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Ooh, this is spicing up.
New objective added.
I love I've got quite a few objectives going on. Less linear than the last one. In plot progression, they're sort of, oh, you do this, then you do this. I've got lots of different plates in the air. Okay, so we need to use the Skulljack item on a Advent officer in combat and gave access to the communications network. Then we need to construct proving ground facility, complete the Skulljack one, and then use it. Okay.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent Captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Okay. So, what's the result of the autopsy? Physically larger and more tactically capable than the subordinate troopers, the Advent officers administer a system of control over the troopers through a carefully engineered psionic link augmented with a mechanical implant. From my initial experimentation of the Commander and a careful review of the information gathered in the alien containment area, I now have a theory as to how this system was established. It is my firm belief that this process of psionic control was specifically engineered to allow rapid deployment of tactical information drawn directly from the subconscious mind. In this case, the mind of our very own Commander, and that is twisted! They were literally using my brain as a way to fight against our own people. That is messed up. And rather awesome, actually. With this hierarchy in place, tactical knowledge stored in the depths of the Commander's mind was processed and transmitted to the Advent officers, who in turn directed the troopers and other subordinates. With the Commander no longer attached to their psionic network, it is difficult to say how the orders are being dispersed at this point, though I'm sure the aliens have planned for this potential contingency. I believe it may be possible to tap into this network, but it would require the use of a living Advent officer to function as our conduit. To facilitate this difficult task, we've worked to develop a new device, Skulljack, which should be capable of disabling an officer. From there, it's simply a matter of hacking the officer in the field, though I won't speculate as to the outcome. R. Tigan. Okay.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this Skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Okay then, Shen, so, The Proving Ground is an experimental workspace where Shen can test and produce new, unique types of ammo, grenades, and armor for our soldiers, as well as other specialized tactical items. Okay, so some options here. Resistance communication, which will take 7 days. That'll be quite important, actually. Oh, datapad, that can wait. Modular weapons. I think I want that before the resistance communications.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Okay, to the armory. So, it's got a memorial.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
So our fallen soldiers so far. Squaddy Jane Kelly died in my first run operation. Dennis Lebet, I can't pronounce that, I do apologise. Died in the first operation, as did Robinson, and these two in the tutorial. Hey, hard times already. However, this does mean we can now go to our soldiers.
The spokesman took a big risk getting inside Advent. Enough for me to believe he's loyal to our cause. There may still be a few skeptics in the movement, but we've got bigger things to worry about than a man on a screen.
We do, and random Gmail is down for 9 days. However, our first squaddy, the grievously wounded one, I am very tempted to make this the first member, as it's somebody I know personally, and this look is rather similar to them. However, I'd rather like them to be in the next attack, so... "15 days. You know what? It would be curiously fitting to make it this person. So they are going to be Dark Marshal. Anyone who's seen my Mordheim Let's Play will realise why this is so fitting. Dark Marshal was always getting injured. Now I'm going to make a couple of small changes. I am going to make them from the United Kingdom, because the original person is from the United Kingdom. The look works. I am going to leave the glasses. Voice. Now we don't want the American voice. Let's preview the English.
Got it covered. Rolling out. 10-4. Good to go. No need to ask twice. Already there.
Okay, it's quite cool.
Double time. I'm all over it. Go, go, go! Copy that.
English too, I think we'll use. An intense attitude, whatever that means. Okay. And we'll save that to the pool anyway. Excellent. So Squaddy Dark Marshal. One of our sharpshooters. And actually, see if we can give them a little bit of a change. No. We'll leave them as is. So, Dark Marshal's out for 15 days, as is random Gmail. Okay. Recruit soldiers. If we need to. Let's see what soldiers we do have. So we have 4 available. A specialist, a sharpshooter, and 2 rookies. Okay, that'll do for now. Haven't we got anything to build? 2 days till till that's done. Let's see what we have in
Just give the
engineering.
word and I'll get started, Commander.
Okay, what engineers have we got? Just the one. Okay. What items can we build? Medkit, flashbang, smoke grenade. No weapons, no armor. Okay.
I wish we had a simulator for Bradford to practice on. If he crashes this ship, I might just hand him over to Advent myself.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Okay, what scientists have we got? None. Okay.
Working at the Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous at any time before the aliens' arrival. The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears. It's a powerful, powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Yeah, it is. I can see why you'd be conflicted there. Because there's good. Definitely done some good. So what happens in my quarters? Archives, Avenger report. Okay. This is the power it's using. Okay. Archives. Okay. Wow, there is a lot there. Okay, let's get to the bridge. Keep the scan going. Okay. Oh no, so I have to go back to gain that. Okay. 3 days remaining. Okay, so... Okay, so that's how we fast forward now. And we've cleared out the alien debris. New rooms available. Got some supplies out of that. Okay. We need a proving ground. We'll make a proving ground.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Okay, so Mei Ying's working on there, improving construction. I like the fact we can put people in to help on this. Okay, back to the bridge. Continue the scan on the abandoned colony. Okay, so remnants of an incomplete Advent settlement were found throughout the area, abandoned before finishing construction on the project. Our scans located a small resistance cell nearby responsible for the sabotage, and when approached they expressed interest in joining XCOM. So we have some more rookies. Fantastic.
Setting course for the Indian regional
Oh
zone.
wow, that's a big Grizzly Adams, I like that. Okay. So, 3 new people into the resistance. Excellent. Okay. Ooh. Commander, after our recent success, members of the resistance in New India have brought us reports of activity we may want to investigate. Rewards an engineer. Yes.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's investigate. Okay. Yep. Let's get the stockade.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Fantastic. So modulus complete. Codename Tinker. We've had the troops digging through the scrap piles and looting corpses, and at this point it's safe to assume they're on constant vigil for anything we could use to improve our gear. All the raw materials in the world won't mean much if I can't find a use for them, but I think this modular weapon system is a good start. Having pushed our existing design about as far as I thought possible, yet the integration of a few key alien components provide the much needed stability we've been looking for. With these modifications in place, we should be able to attach larger upgrades for even more firepower. The troop will like that. Shen. Oh, the commander likes that as well. Commander, researching the Advent modular weapons has allowed us to reverse engineer their systems for our own use. Any weapon upgrades found in the field can now be attached directly to our soldiers' weapons to provide tactical bonuses. Fantastic! So we could go for magnetic weapons, which will take a long time, some autopsies, but I think now, distance communications. We know there are isolated pockets of resistance around the world just waiting for someone to reach out and organise them. To unite the resistance and form a global movement, we'll need Need a means of communicating that is both secure and discreet. Make it show.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Make it so. Okay, so we can start doing some weapon stuff. Okay, Dark Marshal. Weapons upgrades available for you. Oof, that is a nice looking sniper rifle. I can name the weapon. I can give it patterns. That is fantastic. Oh, that is brilliant. I can name the weapon. That is so cool. That really is cool. I love that. Okay. So, scope, autoloader, or hair trigger. I love that it changes the look on the gun as well. Okay, so increases aim by 5%, or 5% chance the shot will not cost an action, or first reloading a mission does not cost an action. Very nice, but I think for a sniper, I think the scope. Okay, once a weapon upgrade is applied, it cannot be replaced. It can be replaced but not reused. So I only get to use it once. Yes, Dark Marshal is a sniper, so a scope is perfect. Now, as I've just discovered that a weapon can be named, I'm going to put this offer out to everyone. If you've been named, if you have got a character named after you in this game, and you would like to name your weapon, please let me know in the comments. And you'll be, and I will name it. Within reason, whatever you like. I mean, if it's offensive or rude, I reserve the right to change it. But anything sensible, you're more than welcome to answer it. Okay. Fantastic. Well, let's look at random Gmail. See the weapons upgrade. One slot for you again. I love the fact you can change the colours. And they look slightly different. Okay. You know what? I think for random Gmail, I'm going to give it a hair trigger. Give them a chance of a double action. I'm not going to bother... Oh, I can rotate with the scroll. That's really cool. So, with a weapon with this little, I'm not going to give it the change on the clip. I just don't think it's worth it. 5 more days till you're ready. Okay. Let's get back up here, continue exploring the stockade. You can get some more engineers.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Hey, so... Swamp Mother, rescue VIP from Advent's cell. Will give us some scientists and some intel. Ooh, so Resistance Council, rather like the Council from XCOM, gives us missions. Fantastic. However, I've just seen the time. And it's actually just been an episode of doing stuff around the base. So, I've still been smiling all the way through this. But I think I'm going to end the episode here and have the next episode, the new Indian Resistance Council mission. So, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. It's got a lot of progress done. We've learned a lot of new things, decided to upgrade weapons. So, I'd say it's been a fairly successful, if not hugely action-packed episode. But I do hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and if so, please put a like in. That really does help me know what series you want to see continued. And, it does help the channel grow, which would also be appreciated. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode, where we will do the mission to New India. However, until then, farewell.